Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor and distinct pleasure of introducing the spark plug, the leader of this unification effort, a distinguished member of the Supreme Court who has already retired but is not yet tired of caring about the country. As early as September last year, they were already working on putting together ang ining 1sambayan, together with a few other caring citizens. And because of his leadership, we were able to put together a group of many distinguished individuals coming from different positions, different levels of society, and diri nato nakita, because of his presence, we are able to put together this united effort. And it is our hope that this leader will remain as the strong anchor for the 1sambayan initiative. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the retired Associate Justice of the Supreme Court, Antonio T. Carpio.
Mayong aga sa inyo tanan. Good morning to everyone. Let me congratulate Governor Lito for successfully organizing the first chapter ever in the Philippines of 1sambayan. Governor Lito is of course a member of the National Conveners Group of 1sambayan. Let me congratulate all the first members of a chapter of the 1sambayan. This is truly a historic occasion. On this day, Araw ng Kagitingan, brave Filipinos are gathered here today because we want to save our country from despair, incompetence, and lack of vision. Our country is facing a historic crossroads. Do we want the same people who have shown total incompetence in handling the pandemic, resulting in the worst economic performance of the country since independence, forcing the closure of over 50% of small and medium-scale businesses, and the unemployment of tens of millions of Filipinos, the absence of hospital beds, and the slow-motion vaccination of our people? Do we want the same people responsible for all of this kapalpakan to continue running the country for 6 more years after May 2022? Do you want the same people who have waged a war on drugs that resulted in the extrajudicial killing without due process of more than 25,000 defenseless and poor Filipinos to continue running our government after May 2022? Do we want the same people who have robbed us of our democratic way of life, civil liberties, and human rights to continue running our government after May 2022? Do we want the same people who have refused to defend our sovereign territory and sovereign rights in the West Philippine Sea against invasion by China to continue running our government after May 2022? Or do we want new national leaders after May 2022, who will deliver us from the miserable condition that has befallen our beloved country under the Duterte administration? We in the 1sambayan, tayong lahat, will search for competent, honest, patriotic, and visionary Filipinos whom we will support in the May 2022 national elections to replace the officials of the Duterte administration who are responsible for the extreme economic hardship on the lives of tens of millions of Filipinos today. Together, we will search for these competent, honest, and patriotic leaders who will revive the national economy, generate employment, dispense social justice to the poor, defend our sovereign territory and sovereign rights against foreign invasion, and provide a brighter future for our children and grandchildren. We in the 1sambayan, tayong lahat, will unify the democratic forces in the country to bring good governance to the Filipino people. It is good governance that will lift the Filipino people from poverty. It is good governance that will bring economic development to the country and prosperity to the Filipino people. It is good governance that will restore the pride and dignity of the Filipino people. With your cooperation and support, together we will revive, restore, and develop our country, bring peace and prosperity to our people, so that we can all be proud and stand tall again as Filipinos, as isang bayan. Damogig nga salamat, mabuhay ang Pilipinas, mabuhay tayong lahat.
Thank you. Maraming salamat, Justice Tony. We wish you good health, safety from the COVID in Manila, and your leadership will continue to be an inspiration for all of us in the provinces. Maraming salamat po for taking the leadership. So again, a big round of applause for Justice Tony Carpio.